Hey Jen. Alright, so bought the eyeshadow. Now I can show you how to do it. Alright. I'm on my bed, so if it's moving a lot, it's because the computer's on a box. Alright. To start off, I suggest you get an eyeshadow base. If you don't have an eyeshadow base, use concealer, foundation, anything like that. Because this way, the shadow will actually grip to your eyelids better. And the pigments will show up a little bit more vibrant and brighter. So, this on from your lash line straight up to your brow. You can smooth it in with your finger and pat it on. Okay. Alright. I'm going to use brushes because it's easier for me. I don't like the sponge things that come in the eyeshadow. It's harder to spread the eyeshadow. So I take a big brush, and the color that's marked base, which is like the white one, you're going to take that on your brush. Make sure you don't put too much on. And you're going to, right underneath your brow, you're going to kind of tap it on. And then smooth it over into the inside corner. Do that on both sides. So from end of your brow, so from the front, the middle, all the way to the end of your brow, and down into the corners. The color that's marked number 2 for the lid, the purple one, the purpley one, you're going to take that one, put it on your brush or whatever you're going to use, but make sure you tap off any excess because you don't want this to fall all over your face. Then you start from the inside corner of your eye and go across to the outside corner, but only go up to the crease, okay? And pat it on. It'll be easier, the pigments will show up better. So start here, go across. And then if you want to put a little more on, depending on how dark or whatever you want to make it. Okay, so now that's on your entire lid. And then I take a small brush, well, smallest brush out of the ones I'm using, for the crease, because if you use a big brush, then obviously it's going to be too big and you're going to get it everywhere. So take the crease color on the brush. This one you could use the sponge for, it wouldn't be that bad, just because it needs to be more precise on where you're putting it. But put that on your brush, tap off any excess. My dog has his head on my lap because this is normal. Alright, and you're going to take it and you're going to put it literally just in the crease. If you put your head back and like you poke, you can feel where your brow bone is and like where your eyeball is. It's going to be right in there. Don't go too far in, so stay more towards like the middle to the outside, and then kind of just go along the outside of where you put the lid color. And when you get to the side, I'll show you. Start here. Small strokes, light strokes, go this way. And then when you get to the corner, I usually take it a little bit in on your lid and kind of tap it in. This way it kind of defines it more. If you want to pull it up, you can go like this. If you look straight ahead at your mirror or whatever, you can kind of pull it up onto your brow bone. This way it'll create more color there. But start out small and then build it. And if it goes lower, like that one did, don't worry, just get a Q-tip and clean it up. You don't even need to do that till the end. Alright, this is the only time I'm going to use the sponge, just because otherwise, if you don't have like an eyeliner brush, which is like the really small ones, this will be perfect. So, you take the sponge, and you just put it on the tip, like how that one is. And that's with the liner color. Blow off any extra. And then, this is going to be the fun part. Right, literally along your lash line. No higher. Don't use a lot. Just start in the middle and go right across. And then you can go work into the center and then more out to the side. This way it just adds a little bit of depth there. I would suggest, if you want more dramatic, put liquid liner on, or cream liner is what I use, and I'll throw that on top of it so you can see. But this one, you know, just so you can see a little bit of it. You don't want to put too much. So that's with the shadows. Then I suggest taking a brush, kind of big. I'm using my angled brush. And just try to blend the colors together a little, because you don't want it too much, I guess. So just go over everything. Just kind of brush them like that. Really light. So that there's no definite lines. Everything is kind of blended and it smooths from one color to the other. So that would just be the eyeshadow.